My name's Moondust, and welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be starting here on the channel, a Minecraft playthrough. I am playing in vanilla Minecraft. I do not have any resource pack on, but I do have a custom skin that I can link in the description below if you want it. I thought it went with my username being Moondust because it has a cute little moon on the shirt and it's purple and adorable. I really love the 3D socks and my little devil horns, and if I show you the back, I got a little double tail. Just gotta give some appreciation to the skin. I am playing with no mods, and I have all the normal settings except for the fact that I am playing on hard difficulty, which means I'm probably gonna die a lot. Because there's two things you should know about me in Minecraft. One, I am a noob. There are so many things I have never done that I hope to do for the first time in this series. And number two, I get lost very easily. So that's probably gonna happen a lot in this series and might be potential reasons not to watch this series, but it's okay. Anyways, let's get started. We just spawned into this world. And we need wood, and it looks like we spawned into a lot of it. So my current goal is to kind of spend the whole day chopping down trees. As boring as this might sound, I'm thinking if we can get 2 stacks of 64 logs, that should last us a long time because logs break down into planks and so on and so forth. I'm gonna try to stay in the general vicinity because once you chop down the logs, the leaves will eventually drop things like apples. And like I said, I get lost easily. So if I stay near the trees I already chopped down, rather than running around, I won't lose them. So that is my current strategy. Like I said, I'm a noob, so I've been watching a lot of series and trying to learn. Minecraft is my current hyperfixation. I usually get super addicted to games and then lose interest, and then the cycle kind of repeats, but right now I'm loving Minecraft. And if you want to play in this world, this is my seed. There you go, and I will put it in the description below as well. This would probably be a heck of a lot faster if I made myself some tools. Let's go ahead and make a classic crafting table. Put the crafting table down here. And let's make some tools. I really struggle with crafting and talking at the same time. I struggle with multitasking in general. Yay! Alright, I kind of want to get a 64 stack of oak and a 64 stack of birch. So, like I said, first day is going to be kind of boring, just chopping down trees. I apologize, but if we do it now, hopefully we won't have to chop down trees for a good long while again. One of the things I want to do for the save file is to try to live as long as possible, even though I'm sure I'm going to die a bajillion times because it's hard mode and I will have a lot of stupid deaths. And in addition to trying to live as long as possible, I would like to have a death counter on the screen. I was really inspired to make this series because my friend has a Minecraft series that I have fallen in love with. So I will link her series in the description below as well. If you want to go check her out, her name is Nikki, and she goes by the username Icon Sinister. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. You know, I do like the color purple, so maybe it would be beneficial to have some red dye so I can mix red with blue and make purple. But I do see it's starting to get dark, so I do kind of want to make a little hidey hole because I will not survive the night with wooden tools and no protection on hard mode. So if I kind of look on the canopy of the trees again and try to decide which way I want to go, I think heading towards the water might be the safest because mobs don't usually spawn in the water. I mean, there's zombies that have drowned and become drowned spawn, but for the most part, it should be safer. All right, so I'm gonna head this way, and I think I'm gonna tunnel into the side of the thing. I'm just kind of looking for a good spot. More red dye. All right, I have 3 red dye now, so that should be enough for at least a bed, maybe? 4 red dye, 5 red dye. Okay. Yeah, the sunset looks pretty, but I am in danger territory. I'm just trying to decide where I want the hidey hole. Enderman. Maybe here? I should have made a shovel. Let's make a shovel. I do not want to die my very first night. That would be so embarrassing. I know I told you guys I'm a noob, but I still have the want to try to do good. So let's get some dirt. Dirt is always super helpful, especially if we go mining. We can place it down in areas that we need to. So I don't mind having a bunch of this, but I also was hoping to have hit some cobblestone by now. Oh well, there's some cobblestone here, or is this gravel? That's gravel. Ugh. Alright, so let's get a 64 stack of dirt. We will get a 64 stack of oak and then a 64 stack of birch. If I spend so much time collecting all this only to die, I will be so sad. Not seeing too many mobs. Well, over there I am, but here I feel relatively safe at the moment. I'm a little nervous to block myself in because if it gets too dark in here, I think they can spawn in here, and I don't have torches. However, my shovel broke already. Can I get cobblestone? Is this cobblestone? This is diorite. Alright, I'm just gonna continue to mine for dirt, I guess, because why not? Minecraft physics. I don't know why this doesn't fall if there's not anything under it, but that's a thing. Okay, we officially have a 64 stack of dirt. Okay guys, I am being a big coward and kind of camping out here for the night, which yes is being a coward, but also in real life, if you were living in like an apocalypse with zombies and stuff, you would probably camp out at night too. So since we're playing on hard mode, it feels like the safest option. Is this actually cobblestone? We found cobblestone. Okay. This is not a drill, people. This is not a drill. We can actually upgrade our weapons. So maybe the hidey hole wasn't a complete bust. I'm playing interior cave decorator, as you can tell. Very, very fun. I don't know. All right, we're getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna eat the apple we found. Let's put down the crafting table, and we can actually make our stone tools. But it looks like the sun has come up, so we have officially made it for the night. So again, I was hoping it would only take one day. It took a little bit more than one day, but it's okay. I want to get more trees. So that is the goal. I also want to get some food. So unfortunately, as cute as they are, I have to kill some piggies. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because we actually spawned into a pretty good place, in my opinion, at least. We're by a lot of food. Lots of animals are spawning here. We're by a good amount of trees, and trees that I think are pretty. I usually love making my survival houses out of oak and birch. And is there any other benefits to this area? I guess I don't know yet because I haven't really explored it. But I'm pretty happy so far. Maybe we will build a little campsite or someplace to live. This way, if we die, we have like a structure. Unless I just keep that little hole in the wall, that's an option too. I might just spend the day killing animals, sadly, so that we have a lot of food, and then we could really do whatever we want and not have to worry about starving. I mean, there's enough animals in the area that I could definitely get a lot of them. Have you guys played the Minecraft game where one of the characters, forgive me, I can't remember his name, has a pet pig, and I think they named the pig Reuben? Ugh, I love that game so much, and it made me feel so guilty for eating the pigs when I play Minecraft. Alright, we're already hungry. We have some zombie meat down here. Blue flowers. I will take that. Is there any more blue flowers? No. But now that I have blue, I can make a purple. And yay, now I have a purple dye just like my purple skin. Purple is one of my favorite colors, if you guys didn't notice. My second, well, purple's probably my third favorite color. My first favorite color would be turquoise. I like having turquoise things in the game, but it's really hard to do because it's really hard to get the cyan dye. You need like cactus, I think, or one of the cyan flowers, which spawns in the swamp. So it can be a little difficult. All right, yesterday we spent the day getting wood. Today we are spending the day farming as I waste precious hearts in hard mode because I want to fall from tall heights. You know how I said it would be a good idea to go back to that hidey hole I created? You know how I also said I have a bad case of no sense of direction? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. But it's okay. It wasn't really anything special, and we can make another one, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Alright. I am going to start losing a butt ton of hearts if I don't eat. So I am going to attempt to find my hidey hole, which should be relatively easy if I just follow the trail of the water, because I know I built along the water's edge. That's another reason for doing that. Makes it easier to find. Get some sugar cane. Get all the foods. I swear if I get my first death because I let my hearts run out because I didn't eat, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. right, I think that's home right there. Yes. Okay. Let's put down the crafting table. And we need more cobblestone. This is gravel, but that's cobblestone. Okay, perfect. Also, that is another indicator of me being a noob. You should never mine directly underneath your character. Otherwise, you could end up falling to your death if there is no block underneath the block that you're mining. That is a thing. So don't be like me. Why is this not connecting to my house? I is confused. Did I just lose my crafting table? I am so confused. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Okay. That was completely unnecessary. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. I haven't died yet. Ooh, I got a flint. I can make an arrow. Alright, let's make a furnace because I am embarrassingly low on hearts already and it's only day 2. Let's burn our wooden stuff and we are gonna make some foodies. Okay. Burn more of our wood tools. Eat this, please, because you are going to die. Cook that. Eat this. Make more blue dye. Perfect. Now make more purple dye. Perfect. Now we just need to find sheepies. And we need coal. Because I am all done with burning my stuff. We got the dirt, we got the cobblestone. Oh, I can plant trees. That would be a smart idea. Let's put some trees by our little hidey hole right above it so that I can chop them down later. All right. I want to put my food here, and then I will put my raw food on top of it. Sugar can go on top of that. All right, I just sorted my inventory. I'm gonna take these because I'm honestly hoping to find a better home than this. But if we have to come back to this, then we have this. There's all of these animals. There is piggies galore, cows galore, but I'm not seeing sheep, and I could really use some sheep right now so that I could have a bed. That would be nice. The sun is going down. Probably should not run too far away from the hidey hole, but honestly, if I have to spend another night in there, I'm probably gonna get bored because I already spent a night in there and I got everything out of there that I could possibly need. And that being cobblestone. So, feeling stupidly brave at the moment, and I'm going to venture out for a little bit and see if maybe I can spot some coal. That would be ideal, and that would be an ideal spot to possibly camp out for the night if we found like a little pocket of coal. But I'm probably playing with fire right now. because mobs should definitely be spawning soon if they haven't already. Yeah, there's a skeleton. I don't have a shield. There's a spider. Damn it. And it's raining. Creeper. Another skeleton. Oh, another skeleton. Fuck. Okay, yep. I knew this was a bad idea. I'm sorry. Thank you for teaching me a lesson. I learned my lesson. I'm gone. Thank you. Thank you for not killing me. Okay, yep. Hidey hole it is. I am a coward. I am okay with admitting this. It is okay to be a coward. Sometimes cowardness is what keeps us alive. Alright. Let's cook more of the food. Unfortunately, I think I have to use my wood because I don't have anything, but I guess I will get a 64 stack of cobblestone tonight because I don't know what else to do with my time. I really don't. I'm really trying not to waste the wood. So I'm trying to burn stuff that I feel like we don't need, but it's not doing me any good because it's not lasting long enough to cook the food at all. I guess just do the freaking logs. As much as I'm gonna regret that. Chop down more. This is probably very stupid, but a shiny caught my eye. So we are seeking out the shiny. And hopefully no trident gets us, because that would really suck and my hearts are low. But... okay. Is this a structure? It does look like a structure. Okay, hold on. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Eat. Eat. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna get me killed. But I kind of want to inspect this. Okay, I see a chest. And it doesn't look like anybody is guarding it at the moment, so... oh, I'm gonna drown. Eat. Please. And down we go. Get down. Get down. Oh my god. What is in here? I'm just gonna break the chest because my pockets are relatively empty, but I don't want to drown, so fucking hell. Go up. Go up. Please don't die this way. Please don't die this way. Okay. Eat this. Use the axe this time because it's a wooden chest. You know what? Get the kelp. Yeah. Alright, are our hearts restored? Yes. Down we go. Break the chest because your pockets are empty, and then hopefully everything spills out and we can grab it. Okay. I have no idea what we just got, but it's okay. Go back to the surface. Okay. I'm actually shocked that we just looted something without dying. Because, yeah. I expected something to have a trident and come kill us. And I'm kind of swimming around in circles because I kind of want to go back to base. Or back over there where my wood is. But I know if I go too far from this, it might end up getting protected by something. And I also don't want to lose it because I have a bad sense of direction. So I'm just trying to explore it while I'm here. Is there another chest, or was that the only one? I think that might have been the only one. Unless it has multiple stories. Which I honestly don't know if I care to find out because that was almost my first death. I almost drowned myself, so I'm just going to be grateful for what I did find and go back to my furnace over here. Alright. Probably, did anything cook? Yes, it all cooked, but it used like all of our freaking wood, which stinks. What did we even get? We got a bunch of wheat. So we can make some bread. Let's actually go ahead and do that now. So we can get our hearts back. And we found a helmet. A golden helmet. So that's kind of nice. It has +2 armor. And we didn't find too much else, if I'm being honest. Alright, I really gotta eat before I die. Alright. Go ahead. You might as well cook my raw beef. I'm pretty sure this magma block is useful. I just don't know what for yet. I have to Google it. I found coal. That's useful. Let's take some of the wood back and we will make some torches. We have 16 whole torches. And we gotta put the wood back so that it can cook. Alright, so we found our first structure and explored it. And we still have yet to die. Let's make another set of tools because these ones are about to break. Alright, my sword's still pretty good, but I could probably use another axe. Okay, let's go ahead and chop this down and take it with us. Chop this down and take it with us. And again, while we are in this area, I kind of just want to take advantage of the trees and get 264 stacks of log. If we can manage it, pretty much starting from scratch again because I just had to use all of our log for cooking. But that's what I mean. It definitely comes in handy, especially at the beginning, if we can't find coal. But hopefully we'll find coal soon. I do have to be mindful because even though it's daytime, it is raining. So I'm going to stay kind of close to the water because, again, I'm hoping there will be less mobs this way and we will be safer. I'm going to stay by the trees I just chopped down so that hopefully they drop stuff for me. Alright, let's plant the saplings. Make sure I'm eating. Plant back the trees. Alright, we now officially have a 64 stack of oak, and I am working on getting the 64 stack of birch, and then that should be plenty to, you know, have wood on us in general, but also maybe we could use it to eventually build a house. Not seeing too many spawns, mobs, even though it's raining, but maybe because I'm not really exploring and kind of staying in the same area. Although if you stay in the same area, I think it makes more come to that area. I don't know. I broke my axe, so I'm on my second axe. And the rain stopped. Hallelujah. I heard you, but I don't see you. I heard a mob. It sounded like a zombie. Maybe he's underground. Sheepy! Not a sheepy. Chicken, you tricked me. And the sun's going down already. And still no bed. Okay. Let's plant these plants so that I can have the inventory space because my pockets are very full. Do I have any perch seedlings? No. Let's eat these apples. Nope. My hunger's full. Okay, I don't need to eat. Where do I want to go is the question. I don't know. Is that another structure? Wait, did I find two structures? I don't know if I should be heading that direction at nighttime though. Ugh, curiosity killed the cat. Come on, let's go. Quick, before it gets much darker. Okay. Camera just like glitched out there for a moment. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it's like... I'm like in awe right now because this pirate ship actually looks pretty dang good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's destroyed, but it's not underwater or anything. So it actually looks like we could possibly restore this thing and maybe live in it and make it a first house. That would be so cool. It's like pretty much above water. Okay. Again, I don't see, like, it doesn't seem like anybody is really protecting this thing. What's in here? This could legit be like a bedroom. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is really helpful. And I honestly feel like I want to make this my first home. So let me light this area up so that people hopefully don't spawn here. Some mobs in the distance. And I wonder, would it be possible that they have some loot? Alright, I think I want to make this a bedroom. So for the time being, I'm gonna light this up. And I guess put my chest here. Because that just makes sense to me, since I have no pocket space. Okay, we should cook this. I guess I'll put it here for now. And I used all of my... I used all my coal for the torches, so... Okay. Trying to salvage this and make this into a room for starters. Oh, a chest. Okay, so there was some loot on the boat. Okay. I'm sure there might be more, but I'm trying to be safe about how I explore things. You know what? Let's make this chest bigger. And we will eat the rest of the steak. That seems fairly organized for the moment. Oh, we also got iron. How lucky. Okay, wait. Let me destroy this. Okay, and then we're gonna put this down. We will save the iron nugget for later. That would be good for making a lantern. And let's make some armor with the... Uh-oh. I hear you. Are you coming to kill me and blow up my boat? Please don't blow up my boat. It's a nice boat. I just found it. I quite like it. Yeah. They're out there, but I don't think they're gonna bother with us. Alright, let's make some gear. Helmet. And that's really all we can afford to make at the moment. But I am gonna make us an iron... Well, actually, it would be smarter to make us a shield. So I'm gonna make us a shield. There we go. We will put on our shield. We will put on... Why did I make us a helmet when we had a helmet? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay, well... I'm sure we will eventually need a new helmet, so... There we go. That stuff up there, that stuff down here. Perfect. Alright. Progress. I should probably put the rest of this random wood back. Oh, we have spruce. Alright, so we have oak. Oak we found already. Next, we would have birch, which I think I left in the stove. Yes, I did. So I wanted to get a few more birch. I wanted to get a 64 stack. So it looks like it's morning, so I will do that. So it looks like the only wood we might still need to complete the house would be spruce. Yeah, because I think that's a really neat project. I would like to restore the boat. Maybe if I find a bunch of sheepies, I can not only make us a bed. Oh shit. I can not only make us a bed, but I could potentially... Ooh. Hello. I could not only make us a bed, but I could potentially make like the sails on the top of the shippy and stuff like that. Alright. Do I need to hunt right now? No, I'm pretty good on food. What was I doing? I wanted to get some more birch wood. Okay. I fulfilled my goal of getting a 64 stack of each of the woods. Let's swim back to our house. Look, it already looks like it has a window. It's perfect, you guys. Ugh. I get to save materials. I get to have a cool house. Oh, this is gonna save me so much time and work, and I'm still gonna have like a cool looking structure at the end, I think. The question is, do we want to keep this as the floor of the bedroom, which makes sense, or do we want to keep this as the floor of the bedroom but just get rid of the water, which also makes sense, I think. I'm not sure. I need to eat. And let's restore our thing. Alright, chest is pretty organized. We found 2 shelters, one of which I have decided I want to restore and make an actual home out of because I think it's so cool. And we have not died yet. That is an accomplishment in its own. I'm going to end this episode here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.